Every year, companies around the world produce over 400 million tons of plastic. Only 9% is ever recycled. The rest, it ends up here, in landfills, in oceans, in places it was never meant to be. But what if waste was not the end of the story? What if it was only the beginning? First glance, it's just plastic, a surface, a detail. But zoom out and you see the bigger picture. What once was waste becomes structure, becomes strength, becomes a purpose. Cabka started in 1993 with a simple idea in mind. It was the proof of concept that we can take waste and we can take recycled plastic and make a meaningful product out of it. This is how the lightweight pallet has started. It's just taking the material no one wants, actually put it in a meaningful product that everyone needs. Every product you buy or order online takes the journey from the manufacturer to a distribution center, to the retail or to your home. Our idea is to make that journey circular and to make that journey sustainable. In 1998, we created our first pallet to serve the logistical world with reusable transportational packaging. Since then, we have been a leader in this field. So we've taken the waste and we started to create products out of it after a mechanical recycling process. We operate globally. We have 1 factory in the US and 4 factories in Europe. We serve more than 80 countries around the globe. Before we innovate every product, we look at what good is it going to do for the environment and for the customer.
The shift towards circular economy is actually into our DNA. The founder of our company, Ramon, really started by recycling. So our DNA is really about recycling. There is a lot of material into the market, but not a perfect outlet to be used in industrial scales. That's where Cabka steps in. So with our broad portfolio of products, we can use rather big volumes. For example, last year we transformed 120,000 tons of plastic waste into a valuable and reliable product for our customers.
We need to design the products in the right way, get away from single-use products to reusable, sustainable, recyclable products. That's exactly what we do in Cabka. And the second part of it, we need to change the system. We look at the material flow. We need to make sure that we collect the materials in the right way, we reprocess them, recycle them, and eventually put them in the products this environment needs and wants.
In fact, in an ideal circular world, there is no waste. So in old times, you had a linear economy. So you're starting from raw materials, then you produce a product, then it comes to the end of life, and then you throw it away. But actually, circular economy is about closing that loop, and that's exactly what we're trying to do within Cabka.
The way we help our customers to lower their CO2 emissions are very simple. Our products are lighter than wood, thus we save on transportation emissions. More so, they are reusable, recyclable, and sustainable. Only in 2024, we have saved 260,000 tons of CO2 emissions to our customers. Today, 88% of our products are from recycled materials. And in 2024, I'm very proud of the fact that we have earned the Platinum Medal of EcoVadis.
As a starting point, we design every product to be reused at the end of its lifetime. We also offer the service to our customers to buy the product back.
The buyback program is an opportunity to close the circle for us and for our customers. When we buy back our products, we can reproduce them every single time. Most of our products we can recycle and make new ones.
Recycling, it's all about sorting. We get the materials in from our customers or through our distributing network, and then we start sorting it out. We have our in-house facility and an in-house lab here on site. And those experienced ladies, they decide what to do with that type of plastic. Here it might be noisy. Once we sorted the material in that area, the material is placed in front of the shredder. The process on itself is not so complex, but the complexity is managing the different material streams up front. Once the material is ready to be shredded, we can shredder up to 30 tons a day. We are now in our warehouse department, so the production facilities is on that side. We have 12 injection lines working 24/7 all day, all year long. And that production facilities is generating the 10 million pallets that we sell over a year.
At Dupre, we take better care of goods. We're a manufacturer of equipment for food industry, bulk and recycling, and warehousing. We're doing that already 40 years. And 20 years ago, we met Cabka because we were searching for a better solution than wooden boxes. And these Cabka bins are made of plastic, but they have a lot of opportunities. They're better for cleaning, so we don't have germs in potatoes. And they are fixed in dimensions. Cabka was the pioneer to have these plastic boxes. They had the highest volume that we can imagine, or what was on the market right at that time. But they delivered a very good service, so 20 years after, we're still a happy client.
Every piece that we bring in goes into our construction hall and from there on to our customers worldwide. For larger pieces, it's easier to use a plastic pallet because it carries a lot and you can't have many changes on the pallet. Because a pallet, when you put something very heavy on it, it bends a little bit. And that's why we use the plastic pallets.
We have a unique position of transforming a huge amount of wastes that nobody can really use into a valuable and reliable product. If we use 120,000 tons of material into pallets, that's a huge amount of recycled plastics, which in other industries are more difficult to be used for. Cabka's drive for innovation, not only on products, not only on materials, also our customers pushing us for innovation, is really a good place to be in.
Sustainability was the cornerstone of our existence. It's actually why we are here. It's not just a strategy, it's because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for this world, to take the waste and to make meaningful products out of that. What I would like to see is how we create a perfect world where nothing goes to waste. When we can take everything that we have used, redesign it, then reproduce it to something that someone else needs. And that's where I think Cabka as a group has a huge advantage today, but have even more opportunities as we go forward.